Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Talk, and we are back with a new video to discuss the topic of the day, Phillip Rivers. But before I get into it, I'd like to thank all the recent subscribers. If you are new, hit the like button. Also, subscribe and turn on those notifications when you know, so you can know that I go live. So, the question is, should Phillip Rivers retire? And that's a great topic for discussion. Due to the season almost being over, Phillip Rivers is looking like he's in playoff form. He's not really turning the ball over. He's starting to be more consistent on the throws, and he's starting to hit the receivers better. So the beginning of the year, everyone had this discussion if Phillip Rivers should be let go, should he retire? Due to his inconsistency and his lack of throwing ability. He was throwing costly interceptions, throwing it into double coverage, missing some targets, and it was just looking bad at the beginning of the year. Most Colts fans were wondering if we were going to make the playoffs. But for all of a sudden, out of nowhere, an instant change after the Ravens game, you're starting to see a flash of Phillip Rivers look like his old self. He's look like he's going back to prime form, starting to complete more passes. The run game starting to open. His consistency over throwing it in the air. No interceptions being thrown, better throwing ability, more touchdowns, and the offense is starting to look like a real offense all of a sudden. So now you ask the question, if he decides to come back, should we re-sign him or should he retire at all? In my opinion, due to the quarterback depth that's in free agency next year, it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of talent in there. And due to, Ballard may not be trading a draft pick, trading up a draft pick, to try to get a quarterback out of the draft. We go for probably late prospects in the draft because, Ballard is a good mastermind when it comes to moves in the offseason. So I feel like we should re-sign Rivers for another year. I feel like the way he's playing now, if he comes back next year with the same type of momentum, I feel like we'll have a better record. I feel like we'll have an even better record because we lost games we shouldn't have lost due to our offense. And now that he's starting to click and, get back to the form of things, back to his normal self, he's definitely playing way better than he did his last year as a Charger. So I definitely feel like he should come back, just give it one more shot, especially for a team like us to make the playoffs if this is possible. If we make the playoffs, you got to run it back. It's simple as that. You got to run it back. You cannot start over next year losing a quarterback. Is even after Rivers said he feel like he's not going to retire after this year. You can't go get another quarterback or start with a new one after you make the playoffs. Now, I understand if you have a losing season and you don't make the playoffs and the quarterback doesn't look good at all, but for a guy like Phillip Rivers and his Colts offense that's looking good, we gotta run it back. It's simple as that. If we make the playoffs, and who knows what may happen. If we win the Super Bowl, then he can retire. If we don't win the Super Bowl, you gotta run it back, Rivers. You just simple as that. You have to run it back. So I definitely like the progression of Rivers this year. Of course, he caught up with age, but due to his consistency so far, I would definitely take him back next year. But this is where you guys in the comment section come in handy. Should Phillip Rivers retire, or what should the Colts do? So you guys get active in the comment section and let me know about your thoughts of Phillip Rivers and what should we do with him. Should he retire or should we go after someone else? But let me know in the comment section. Until next time, this is Coach Talk signing out. Peace.